What's going on, dudes and dudettes? So a big time congrats to the LA Dodgers on winning the National League once again. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani was the MVP of that game. He also pitched and had 10 strikeouts, 0 earned runs, but also did 3 home runs. So we're obviously witnessing history. At least a lot of people that are alive right now. I don't think anybody saw what Babe Ruth did. I don't know if he had numbers like this. I know he pitched and hit a bunch of home runs, but either way, great success for the Dodgers right now heading into that World Series. And then when it comes to the Anaheim Ducks, yes, one of their younger players, Beckett Seneca, had his first career NHL goal. In that second game, they were able to defeat the San Jose Sharks 7-6, and they defeated next game at home the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-3. And they fought back in overtime and ended up losing to Chicago, but they still earned a point. Apparently, I guess that's how the NHL works. So I guess they're right now 50-50-ish on the season, so hopefully they get a couple more wins here coming up. And then the Chargers did make a bunch of moves for the game. They elevated Khalil Mack and Denzel Perryman. Ended up releasing Caleb Murphy, the linebacker. They brought back the long snapper Rick Lovato and the running back Naheem Hines, and they also released the wide receiver Jalen Reagor from the practice squad. But yeah, the Chargers were charging that game. They ended up losing 38-24. So it was like kind of hard because I was watching both Daniel Jones and Michael Pittman Jr. doing work, two ex-USC and Duke guys, against my Chargers, and the Chargers couldn't do anything. It felt like watching USC Notre Dame once again. But yeah, I guess Justin Herbert, did have a kind of okay game. He had 37 completions of 55 attempts with 420 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Of course, that's all just trying to be in comeback mode. And they said he was pressured 29 times, according to PFF, and I guess that's why it led to those couple interceptions. But honestly, on those interceptions, he wasn't really as pressured as some of those other plays and knockdowns. And yeah, it was like a tip pass by the defensive lineman that was intercepted, and the other one was in the end zone where he just threw it behind. He had a lot of like passes behind receivers in this game, which kind of sucks. So I know a lot of people are saying he's weak now because he's dating a pretty high profile chick in Madison Beer, and ever since they got together, he's only been averaging like less than 200 yards a game passing, only 5 touchdowns and 4 interceptions and a 79 passer rating. I don't know if that's exactly the case, but I don't know, maybe women do weaken the legs. But when it comes to the rookie Oronde Gadsden, the tight end, he did have 164 yards and a touchdown. Apparently it's the most by any rookie this season, and then it was also the most by a Chargers tight end since Antonio Gates, and most by a rookie tight end in 40 years as well. So yeah, big time congrats to him. Another 5th round steal gem by GM Joe Ortiz and this staff. But yeah, I don't know, it's tough, especially with all those injuries on the offensive line. I don't know what Greg Roman's supposed to do, and he's trying to call plays, but maybe the plays he's calling isn't true, so maybe they got to go with their quarterback coach Shane Day and see what happens. But yeah, it's not looking good so far for the Chargers.